everybody, my name is Koen from the Fellowship of Acoustics, and it's Friday again. That means new arrivals, and this week has been very unique again because we got a really wide variety of guitars this week for you. We got some nylon strings, we got some electric guitars, archtops, so let's go. So we kick off with the first one, and it's this one. It's the Atkin 19, and the 19 is one of my favorite Atkin models because it's based on the J43, which is their large slope shoulder model, but it's smaller. So as you can see, it feels better when you sit on a couch, but because it holds the shape of this big slope shoulder guitar, you get this nice low end and this big punch. So this guitar is ideal if you want to have a little smaller guitar but yet want to strum on it, want to have a feeling that you really have a big guitar in a small package. Then this one is a really nice one. So what's really cool about Atkin is that they have their own formula for aging the tops, giving them this really unique vintage blend, and on top of that he uses the age finish that looks really nice and that he gets better in every day. So you get all the perks of a vintage guitar, but that on a new one. So the next one up is a jazz model from Lowden, and it's one that you don't see too often. But take a look at this beautiful Madagascar rosewood back and sides and alpine spruce top with a bevel, so it feels really comfortable. It's a rather small guitar as well, and these are used a lot for fusion and jazz as well as in the studio because they give this modern approach to a classic guitar. So the next one up is quite a rare one and quite a unique one. You don't see them too often, but they're a really cool piece of history. So it's this National 1155, and what's so cool about these guitars is that the bodies were actually made by Gibson. So you get a vintage Gibson at a really low price. National, on their term, built the necks and put them on, so they look a bit freaky, but it's really this 50s design what I really like. The big logo, the big knobs, the plastic here, it's so cool, and it actually sounds really good. It's still in good shape, beautiful sunburst finish. All in all, super good strummer, super nice vintage Gibson feel at a price a fraction of a 50s Gibson. So the next one up is a really nice one. It's a beautiful redwood Nik Huber Demo that we recently traded in, and this is a really cool arch top. So the top is an exceptional set of redwood. Take a look at it, beautiful flame, and they carved it out super nicely. A lot of gold foil pickups in there, and the solid carved mahogany back here makes this guitar a really nice arch top. And actually was cool because the gold foils I used, it's not just good for jazz, it's actually really versatile, and it's incredibly light. So if you're looking for a guitar that's big, you know, get that Super 400 feel almost, but then in a small package, then give this one a try. last but not least, we got this beautiful Bourgeois in, and it comes from a batch of beautiful guitars. And it's this OM42, one of the best sets of Adirondack that I've seen lately. Beautiful grain. There's even some silking in there that you don't see too often on Adirondack. So that's really, they picked the best of the best set for this one. Also with Madagascar rosewood. And that's what I love about Madagascar rosewood. Can you see the difference? The color is different, the grain is different. It's just a completely different set, but it's the same species. So this one is super straight grain. I'm not sure if we can get a good glimpse of that because it's really intense set. And then of course the 42 style, meaning abalone, also around the fretboard, along the whole border trim. And that style with a bound fingerboard, beautiful inlays here on the fretboard. And to top it off, this guitar uses animal protein glue, which dries up really good and gives it more resonance. What's really cool about Bourgeois as well is they voice the braces in a way that is perfectly balanced. You don't get too much bass, you don't get too much treble. It's just really precise and spot on, right on the spot where you want it. It's a super classy guitar, this one. So I really hope you enjoyed the episode. I really did, because I was completely freaked out by the guitars. I really like them a lot. Actually, all of them. Let us know which one is your favorite and what you want to see in the next episode. The new rivals bug is finally fixed, so we can give you your daily dopamine doses of new guitars back on the website. So make sure to check out the website regularly, and I hope we can find your dream guitar. All right, cheers, bye bye. Hoi.